It was a little over a year ago when President Obama and his Attorney General decided to shake things up a little bit. They broke a rule. There used to be a rule that you had to have the approval of both the House and Senate appropriations chairs to move forward a project like the transfer of a state prison to the federal government. Well, we ran into a problem. There was a Republican in the House of Representatives whom I've known for a long, long time, Frank Wolf of Virginia. Frank and I used to serve on that committee together. For some reason, he didn't like this project at all, and he blocked it every chance he had. I finally appealed to the Attorney General, and I said, you've got to override him, you've got to overrule him, you've got to give us a chance to transfer the Thomson Prison to the federal government. The President backed me up, and we got it done. And when it was done, that transfer meant that the state of Illinois got millions of dollars that it needed. I think our state representative and state senator would agree. But equally important, we're about to keep a promise that was made over 10 years ago. We said to the people in this region, we're going to build a new prison, we're going to create new jobs, we're going to make America a better place and this state a safer state. We're going to keep that promise starting this year. With the appropriation bill last night, we now have the money in the U.S. Bureau of Prisons to put $25 million into construction right now, this year, on Thomson Prison. That'll put people to work. That'll put people to work, and it'll also mean that they'll start construction jobs, and they'll also start looking seriously about staffing that prison when it opens. What's the next step? The next fiscal year, starting October 1st, when $170 million will be needed to get it ready for a final opening. And I'm sure, Mayor Traeger, you're going to be happy for that day. Well, we've got this budget agreement I mentioned earlier is a 2-year agreement. So we're ready to get into business for the next fiscal year as well to get the $170 billion, which is next. Congressman Bustos and I met with the head of the Bureau of Prisons in my office, and we sat down and said, we're serious. We want to get this done. This is a promise we've got to keep. We need these jobs in Illinois and in Iowa, I might add, and we need them now. And he gave us his assurance that this was their highest priority in the Bureau of Prisons. This prison will relieve overcrowding in our federal prisons today, and it's something that's long overdue. We've been waiting for this, and a lot of people have been waiting on the ground locally longer than I have. But finally, this appropriation bill passed in the Senate and House this week, and last night, and the Senate's going to give us a chance to move forward.